What's going on, everybody? It's your boy D Luciano back with another video, man. And today I'm about to tell y'all about when I worked at Cookout and why I fucking hated it. Now this had to have been roughly 2012 or 2013, back when I was like a sophomore or something in college, and I was working there just so I can, like get money and stay paid. Like I was still living with my people at the time, so I still had to like have responsibilities and pay bills and shit like in the house, because it's like, nigga, you graduated high school, now either you gonna get your own spot and pay your own bills, or you gonna help us pay these fucking bills in this motherfucking house. So it had to been around 2013, 2012. Now at the time I already had a job at Dunkin' Donuts, but they was not paying me enough. It wasn't so much as like they wasn't paying me like per hour. It was just I wasn't getting enough fucking hours, bro. Like Dunkin' Donuts had hella people working there because it's an early morning job. You work your 8 hours, you go home, and you still got the whole day. And that was perfect and everything, but a dude like myself back in the day, I was overtime Sam in that motherfucker. I wanted hours because I needed money. Why? Because money came with hoes, and hoes came with money, because they ain't fucking with broke niggas. But at the time, I was still around a lot of females at the time in college anyway, because of the simple fact that I was a good time to be around, my nigga. Like anybody that really knows me, I'm always an interesting person to talk to. I'm a great fucking listener, and I just love enjoying life, conversating, talking about things, and having good conversations with motherfuckers. If I can't have a good conversation with you and we constantly have like awkward ass silence and shit, I'm gonna stop fucking talking to you because you fucking boring, nigga. I don't want to talk to a boring motherfucker or somebody who don't have shit to talk about. And I'm a person that I'm gonna try to make something to talk about. So if you still hitting me with the silent because you giving these one Scrabble answer ass motherfucking situation, I'm gonna be like, okay, nigga, this is the end of the conversation and probably the end of you seeing me, because I'm gonna disappear. Point blank period. When you around me, make sure you have something good to talk about, because if you talk about some dumb shit, I'm probably gonna walk away from it. Straight up. I'm just kidding. I'm not that rude. I'm fucking with y'all. I'm fucking with y'all. Anyway, yeah. So I first started working at Cookout around 2012, 2013. And at that time, I was on the mindset of like, yo, if I got 2 jobs, I can stack one check, right? And not touch that motherfucker. Just let that motherfucker build and build and build. And then the other one I can use for like my phone bill. Cause like at my parents' house, when I graduated, they only gave me 2 bills. They gave me the light bill, because I had a game system. I was on that motherfucker all night sometimes. And they gave me my phone bill. We had a family plan together, but I had to pay my portion of that phone bill. Oh, three bills. And I had to pay the cable. I had to pay cable bill, because the cable came with the internet, and I was going live on my PlayStation. What was it, PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4? I think it was PlayStation 4 back then. I had a PlayStation 4 ever since then. Like when it first came out. Yeah, I think it was the PlayStation 4. Either way, I got the job. It was kind of an easy process, because like when you first start interviewing at Cookout, they're gonna do like a 2-part interview. First one that I had to do was in person. Second one, they were pretty much just telling me I needed to get my background check, which was $25 at the, what's that place called? Town Hall. And bring that in, and then they can end the interview and then start the orientation that day. I started orientation that day because I already had my background check, because that motherfucker is clean. I ain't got shit on it. My background check is 1 page, and it says no history found on that motherfucker. Now, if I wouldn't have did some shit back in the day to expunge my record, I probably would have had something on there that would have been like, yo. But we'll get to that story in another motherfucking time. Y'all too nosy right now. I'm telling you about one thing, y'all focusing on another thing. The fuck? But anyway, after orientation, they pretty much told me, when I bring in my background check, make sure I come dressed in a black shirt, black pants, and black non-slip shoes. I didn't even know what the fuck non-slip shoes was. I came in that bitch with some damn all black forces. Real bad man. So I came in there, they gave me my apron, and then they also gave me a Cookout shirt. They only gave me 1 fucking shirt. I already knew it was bullshit after that. 1 apron, 1 shirt. in one hat. And that hat was fucking weird as fuck. Like it was like a dad hat before dad hats was even in style and shit. And the shit looked weird as fuck because I had long curly hair. But anyway, well, it wasn't too long. It was probably about the length that I have now, or maybe a little bit more. Either way, the hat fit me weird as fuck. I look stupid. So he took me back there. First thing that I remember is I almost bust my ass as soon as I got in there. Cause the floor is greasy as fuck, my nigga. Like if you think that working in fast food, you gonna come out that bitch as clean as you went in that motherfucker with, you sadly fucking mistaken. My nigga, that floor is greasy as shit. You gonna be coming home smelling like burgers and fries and shit, and that shit gonna get old, and that shit is gonna start to get on your damn nerve. Also, my nigga, when you wearing pants, especially black pants like we had to wear, that shit get in there and it's hard to get smelled out of black pants. I learned that shit the hard way. Cause I was like, nigga, I just washed this shit and this shit still smell like fucking drive-thru. Like, what the fuck wrong with this shit? And then also, nigga, if you wondering why you need an apron, my nigga, everything in there is like fucking splashing. Like you got grease popping when you start dropping like the hush puppies and the nuggets and the fries. We fry everything in the same fucking oil. I mean, they have different slots, but the shit go in there. By the way, I'm about to expose a lot of shit about Cookout. Some of y'all niggas probably ain't gonna ever eat there again. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna still eat there because I don't give a fuck. This shit's still good. This shit still slap. Shit, nigga, everywhere, every fast food restaurant, it's the same shit pretty much. It's just, I just was able to see this shit firsthand. But anyway, they put me on first register, right? They put me on the front register because that's where they start everybody off at, because the front register, you don't get that many walk up except for on Fridays when the fucking schools be having games and shit. And then like my old school, like, okay, so like I had friend groups in school, right? That when I was a senior, them niggas was like juniors. And then they was like, yo, you know, still going to school and shit. So when I graduated and then I started going to college and then working at Cookout, and them niggas would come to Cookout for after the games and shit, cause that was the hangout spot. Everybody know the hangout spot in Huntersville after the game was fucking Cookout. Everybody came there. It don't matter if you went to West Charlotte. It don't matter if you went to damn North Mac, not Eastway, that's a fucking middle school, dumbass. Huff, Hopewell, all them schools was coming to the Huntersville Cookout. So my dumbass just so happened to start on a fucking Friday, and it got packed in that motherfucker. And I was like, yo, I'm just starting and y'all niggas just left me on this register. These niggas threw me to the wolves, bruh. They threw me to the fucking wolves. I was not ready for the level of fucking customer service I had to present that motherfucking day. But because I'm a real nigga and I know how to fucking handle myself in stressful situations, I went ahead and did my thug thizzle. I was getting the orders wrong like a motherfucker though. When they was calling for club is bacon. And then when you want like cheddar style consists of grilled onions, bacon, and cheddar cheese. But you call out bacon grill. So, you know what I'm saying? My niggas who work at Cookout, you know the terminology. And then when you get on that mic, you gotta say that shit loud so they know. Cause them niggas back there on them fries like and shit like that. And then they over there like, the nigga on the board is trying to tell the other nigga on the side of the board that's helping prepare the shit what to do. And then they calling out shakes and then they calling out all this other shit. So you gotta be loud on that motherfucking mic when you come, you know, double bacon grill. First of all, everybody loved the double bacon grill. Nigga, the best bacon grill you can have, the best cheddar style sandwich you can fucking have at Cookout. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say, cause this was my favorite. The spicy chicken sandwich. And have that shit cheddar style. That shit slaps every fucking time. Every time. I'm telling you, like, bruh, every time I would get that, and then I would get the Cajun fries, and then either hush puppies or onion rings. Cause you know, back then, shit, this was back in the day, I think the damn trays was like $6 back in. It was like $5.99 a tray. You get 2 sides and a fucking sandwich, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. And I started like right after they stopped selling the fucking foot-long hot dogs, thank God, cause like that shit was too stressful. And then I had like motherfucking, well, that's when I got on grill. I'm getting ahead of myself, my bad. So anyway, I'm in there taking all these orders. I'm yelling out the wrong shit. Motherfuckers in the back getting mad at me. Motherfuckers in the front getting mad at me because they like, where my shit at? And I'm like, bro, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And then like, bro, that shit gets super stressful because niggas, you calling out numbers and niggas like, yo, where's mine at? I'm like, bro, did I call your fucking number? Did I fucking call your number? Then why the fuck are you up here asking me where your shit at? It didn't come out yet. Obviously, wait till I call your fucking number, dumbass. So I'm in there, you know, I'm getting stressed as fuck. I'm like, bruh, this is my first and last fucking day at cookout, but I'm a damn nigga. You know what I'm saying? When I set a fucking plan up, I'm gonna do that bitch, period. So I said, you know what, fuck this. I'm just gonna keep going. So I closed this night and I did not know it was that much shit to clean up when you had to close. I thought the shit was I thought we just put all the shit in the freezer and then leave. No, nigga, you have to fucking go in there. You have to drain the fryers. You have to fucking, we had this little steel brush shit. I had to scrape the charcoal, the char build up on the fucking grill, cause like we actually use a real fucking char grill. And I had to scrape that motherfucker like this and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Until that bitch was like silver again. I was like, God damn. Then I had to, after I drained the grease, we put in this big ass round pot and then we had to go dump that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then we went to the motherfucking fryer and we had to spray like shit over here and all that other shit on the fryers and clean that motherfucker. Like, shit had to be spotless. And I was like, bro, we gotta do this shit. The shit closed at 3. We didn't leave this motherfucker until 5. What the fuck going on here? This is more than I signed up for. We leave sooner if y'all clean faster. Bitch ass manager. Look, I want to talk about that manager real quick. Let's talk. You want something? Sorry, my motherfucking dog want me real quick. You want to be on the camera? That's what it is. Everybody, this my motherfucking dog, Rocky. Say what's up. Look at the camera. Get off my shirt, nigga. Get off. This nigga's trying to take my chain. Y'all, what the fuck? What's your problem? Hold on, nigga. Hey. Oh, okay. Look. Just look at the camera for me. Okay, this nigga don't want to do. Okay, you know what? Get back down. You ain't got hair all over my shirt and shit. Don't come over here. I got 2 dogs, y'all. But anyway, back to the story. Where was I at? Oh yeah. So it was so much shit we had to clean, bro. Like, I was just like, this shit crazy. But I said, fuck it. I started. I gotta finish. I gotta do this shit. So after that, I did such a good job. I didn't think I did good at all. I thought I did fucking horrible at the front. They was like, hey, we're gonna put you on the second window. I was like, okay, that's cool. At least I get a breeze. Cause like inside of there, when there's so many motherfuckers coming in there, it get hot as a bitch in there. I'm wearing all black. Like, I'm like, bro, what the fuck going on in here? So we go home. I come back. I'm on second window. That shit blew me to the fucking high heaven, my nigga. I got people coming in, like, you hear this loud ass, annoying ass beat, like, beep. That means the fucking car right there. And the shit gonna keep beeping until you answer it. So I answer that bitch, and I say, welcome to Cookout, how can I help you? Or whatever the fuck the talk off was. And the motherfucker be like, yeah, I want a strip tray. And this, I was like, the fuck is a strip tray? When I tell you these niggas did not train me, bro, I'm gonna be honest. These niggas literally told me like, oh yeah, this is this is that. All right, you ready to go? Go ahead and goddamn, nigga, what the fuck? Hey, hold on. Like, I don't know what the fuck this is. This motherfucker said, I want a strip tray, sandwich cheddar style. Then I was like, I was just calling the whole shit. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I got so frustrated with the terminology, I just started calling the whole shit out. I just started saying, hey, let me get a motherfucking strip tray sandwich, cheddar style and shit, you know what I'm saying? And some fucking fries with seasoning and some hush puppies. These niggas gonna come from the grill just to tell me, hey man, you gotta say this and that. I'm like, the time that you took to come up here and tell me that shit, you could have been making my order. I could have had a push card. You ain't had to come up here and say shit. You could have said that shit as you were handing me my fucking food, but you came up here right now just to have this conversation. Get the fuck back there and go make my food, please. Thank you. Niggas was mad stupid. This shit got on my fucking nerve. But really, once you get the hang of it, it ain't really that bad. You know what I'm saying? I think the worst part, and anybody that worked at Cookout can probably tell y'all niggas this, the worst part of fucking Cookout and like for the things that you can make is motherfucking milkshakes. Especially if they talking about a vanilla milkshake, we good. We Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Like vanilla milkshakes, you lift that motherfucking thing up. You goddamn tap that shit on the table, lift it up one more time, put the cap on it, and then boom, you good. I done served you, nigga. I'm gonna tell you the worst milkshake that you can ever call in the goddamn cookout line. A motherfucking Oreo shake. So tell me I'm lying. For the niggas who worked at Cookout, tell me I'm lying, my nigga. The Oreo milkshake is the worst fucking shake you can make at Cookout. Because when you get the Oreo, okay, we pre-do the cup. I'm giving y'all all the secrets. I don't give a fuck. I don't work there no more. Fuck them. But we pre-do the cups, right? We had cups in there that had, we scooped the Oreos in. That way when nigga call Oreo, boom, bam, boom, we can make that shit and we ain't gotta worry about crushing up the Oreos, putting it in there and shit like that. We ain't gotta worry about all that shit. We prep the cups. We got the fucking cups in there. We put the ice cream in it and then we have to use the razzle. The razzle is that little motherfucking thing that spin and shit like that and mix up your motherfucking milkshake. So we use the razzle and we gotta do some shit, pause. We use the razzle and goddamn do like this with the shit so it mix up the what's the name? We do one more scoop of the ice cream shit, right? And then we gotta razzle it one more time to mix it all up. Damn near every other cup I would do the goddamn Oreo shake. Every other Oreo shake that I did, the bottom always bust out that bitch. And then I gotta goddamn, not only do I gotta clean this shit up and throw that shit in the damn garbage can and clean up the area, I gotta fucking make another one. And then these niggas like, yo, where my Oreo shake at? Yo, bitch, wait a damn minute. Let a nigga goddamn breathe. I just fucking busted the bottom of this damn cup. I know you saw that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I used to cheat though. When I got in there, cause I worked at that motherfucker for like 2 years. When I got good at that, when I got good at everything, fuck that shit. If I busted the cup, I would get another cup, put that bitch up underneath there. They have a double cup. I finished the goddamn rattling it, put the cap on, they Oreo shake. Nobody ever came back and said shit. My manager saw me do it one time and he was like, oh, I don't know why I ain't never thought about that. Until that shit happened to me and the nigga did that double cup shit to me and then I was drinking the shit and then the motherfucker had pieces of styrofoam and I was like, the fuck wrong with you nigga, bro? But yeah, so that was pretty much one of the worst situations you can like come across as far as like working in, other than a nigga running out of burgers. Like when you're on the grill, you are in charge. Okay, here's the grill, right? Underneath you got 4 cabinets, one for hot dogs, one for double burgers, one for huge burgers. A lot of people don't know we got huge burgers, and one for fucking chicken. Your chicken, you have to make sure you pay attention because first of all, we got the little canister thing full of butter. This shit gonna sound disgusting, y'all. I know, but just hear me out because y'all still gonna eat the shit. I'm still gonna eat the shit. My fat ass shouldn't be eating it. But anyway, when you take the chicken, you grill the motherfucker, right? You hit that bitch with the spatula and open the fattest side of the chicken. If the fattest side is cooked, that means the rest of that motherfucker is cooked. So then you put that shit and you dip that, you sit that shit in the butter. Have that shit buttery and shit when you got there. And then when they call for a motherfucking chicken sandwich, like my favorite chicken sandwich was the Cajun chicken sandwich. I like spice, I don't know what it is. But like my favorite chicken sandwich was the Cajun chicken sandwich. You take them tongs, you bop, hit one side on the grill, bop, hit the other side on the grill, excuse me. And then you say over. When you say over, it's to keep you from burning the motherfucker on your way over to put the shit on the board. Cause like, okay, the grill is facing this way, right? The board is facing this motherfucking way. So when you on board, you don't want to have to look back at a motherfucker. You want to just say, I need that Cajun chicken. And the nigga on the grill gonna be like, Cajun chicken over. And then he carry that motherfucker over. You do like this, at the most you do like this and let that motherfucker put that shit on the button. And then you bop, bop, bop and rack that motherfucker up. I was a fucking fool with that shit, boy. And here's the thing, they said you gotta learn this is what really pissed me off about working there. They said I was so like, this I know this shit sounds stupid as fuck. But for one, not only did you get paid more when you became a shift leader, you get this damn black collar shirt. I wanted that collar shirt so fucking bad. Not more than I wanted the money, but I wanted that collar shirt so fucking bad. I was like, bruh, I want to be a fucking shift leader, bruh. Have some authority around this bitch so when y'all niggas come in late, I can write y'all dumb ass up. Ugly ass, stupid ass, boy. But anyway, so I learned all the stations. And then these motherfuckers was like, yeah, so we don't have any shift leader positions open right now. Okay, bet, type shit. So I was sitting there working, but then they would be like, hey, you're acting shift leader today because our shift leader called out. Bitch, how the fuck am I acting if y'all ain't acting like y'all gonna pay me the shift leader wasn't it? But I played ball. I was like, all right, cool. I act like a shift leader, you know what I'm saying? Because we had one shift leader and one manager on duty at all time. So a manager can send you home and write you up. I can write you up because I'm a shift leader. I can be like, I want him written up. But at the end of the day, the manager had to approve the write up, and it had to be for a good reason. Then we had this one fucking general manager. Should I say his name? I ain't gonna say his last name. Out of respect for, his family and shit, I ain't gonna say his last name. But everybody and anybody who worked at Cookout in Huntersville around 2012, 2013, all the way up to 2014, know who this general manager is. This nigga named Mark. And we called that nigga Mark ass nigga. You're like, what is Mark ass nigga Mark at? You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga used to get on everybody's fucking nerve. Nobody liked this nigga. Nobody liked this nigga. This nigga was so fucking annoying. And then he would do shit that would really piss me off because, like, when I was working on board, this nigga would come over there. Okay, we had a barbecue, right? This really gonna make y'all niggas not want to eat that. I don't think he works at Cookout anymore, just to put that out there. I'm just gonna be honest, so this probably don't happen no more. They got cameras and shit in there now and all kinds of shit. When I was on board, we had the shredded barbecue. We had the barbecue to make the barbecue sandwiches, right? This nigga would dip his finger in the barbecue and eat that motherfucker. You supposed to throw that whole pot of goddamn barbecue away. I did that shit. I did it, and this put me on his shit list. He did that shit. I threw the whole pot of barbecue away. You threw away a whole pot of barbecue, Lucky? That's my, you know what I'm saying? That's how they. I was like, yeah, I did. Why the fuck did you do that? I was like, don't curse at me, first of all. Second of all, you just dipped your bare finger in there. That shit's contaminated, nigga. The fuck? Ask me no fucking questions, nigga. This is why I needed a collar shirt. Cause nigga, I demanded respect in that motherfucker. And I got none of it. Motherfuckers did not like me out there. I'm gonna be honest. I got picked on. Nigga, working at Cookout was like me being picked on in middle school all over again, bro. Like niggas was already clicked up with people in there. And like, I was not like, again, even though I was getting money, I was spending it on doing other shit. I wasn't really focused on like I had good shoes and shit like that. Like I had Air Force One. I had maybe 2-3 pair of Jordans and stuff like that. But I wouldn't have the hype shit. And like niggas would be like, this nigga Lucky ain't fresh. That's my girl going down the stairs. Anyway, you was like, this nigga Lucky ain't this nigga Lucky ain't that. And they would clown me. And then we would have fine girl, bro, when I tell you some of these girls that Cookout was fine, I was like, yo. And then they see me getting ready to shoot my shot and these niggas just said, fuck that shit. I wanted to scrap half of them niggas in there. It was to the point where like, nigga, I was trying to make my days easier at Cookout because niggas would say shit and then I would just lie about it. I'd be like, yep, I did that. Yep, oh yeah, I got that. Nigga, I ain't have a car at the time. They were like, look, you drive, right? I did not drive. I ain't had no motherfucking car. I was like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I just keep my car at home because I live right up the street. Why would I drive out of it? I didn't. Now, that wasn't a lot. I did live like right up the street, like literally walking fucking distance. It took me all of 10 minutes to get to Cookout from my apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was right up the street. But I was like, because I was like, I got tired of them niggas just joning on me every fucking day. And I'm like, bruh, I'm about to scrap somebody. But I was also a nigga that was like beyond confrontation. For one, these niggas was clicked up and I was gonna get jumped. The first time I got jumped was a terrible experience. I would not want to go through that again. Anyway, I was just like, bruh, I gotta do something to make these days easier because I can't just keep doing this, throwing my fucking focus off. I'm calling out the wrong shit again. And at this point, I haven't been there for like maybe 6 months, close to a year. So I'm just like, bruh, these niggas are just stay on me. You know what I'm saying? But I got through it. And at the end of the day, shit, man, I took that as a learning experience working there because like when I tell you there was some bad times, it was one time it fucking snowed. It snowed so bad, it was ice on the road and shit. And these niggas was like, yeah, I noticed your day off, we open. If you come in, we're gonna give you, you know, double time. I was a nigga that was getting to the money back then. I had to do it, I had to go. And luckily for them niggas, I didn't drive, cause I didn't have a fucking car. I lied about it. So I was like, and that's another thing. If you live right up the street from your job, don't tell them niggas you live right up the street from them. Because if you tell them that shit, they gonna tell you or expect you to come in because you're within walking distance. If you're within walking distance, never reveal that to your job. But anyway, I went in on that snowy day. We had hella people come through, and then they was like, oh yeah, we're gonna close early. And I was like, all right, bet. We closed early, and they was like, look, I need you to stay after a little bit longer to make sure this spot is what's the name, and then I need you to lock up. Why the fuck do y'all entrust me with all this shit, but don't entrust me to wear a collared shirt and get more money? That's what I'm saying. Like me, I was still young. I was still very young, and I was in my peaking stage of becoming a young man. I was still trying to get to the money any way I could, so I would let certain shit go. Now, certain shit, that's the reason I quit Dunkin' Donuts, because they was expecting me to do way too much shit. I was like, no, y'all are taking advantage. Cookout was taking advantage too, but they were giving me more money and giving me more hours. Dunkin' Donuts, you're not getting no more money or more hours, so fuck you. But anyway, that's pretty much how it was. I ain't gonna lie, I still reminisce on some of them days, and I be like, damn, them days was kind of crazy. I appreciate the stuff that I went through, because it changed me into a better person. It changed me into a person that knows business and knows how to negotiate terms and stuff like that when you're working at these places. So it really did teach me something, because it was one of my first jobs out of high school and shit like that. Like, comment, and subscribe, man, if y'all like this video, you know what I'm saying? I will do a part 2 about the time that I about got into a fight at Cookout because a nigga threw a milkshake at me and that shit landed on my shoe and fucked my shoe up. The damn shit just went it went on my shoe and my pants. If y'all want to hear that story, hit me down in the comment section and I'll let y'all know that story. And if y'all want to hear the story about one of my first jobs, one of my first jobs was working at Carowinds. I used to work at Carowinds. If y'all want to hear that story, hit me up in the comment section as well. But until then, I will see y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into this video, and I'll see y'all next time. We out.